and thanks for joining us on Real Investment News for your mid-afternoon market report. I'm your host, Scarlett Fakar. It's earnings season, and already we have seen reports this week from General Electric, bad, and Netflix, good. But there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Check out yesterday's report about that. But there is one stock that has a lot of investors on edge, and we are talking about Apple. They are not scheduled to release their report until next week, February 1st. But before then, we are already seeing some signs of concern. Now, just yesterday, an analyst with JP Morgan noted that high-end smartphone sales are hitting a plateau. We don't know how many iPhone 10s Apple sold over the holidays, but this analyst believes there will be a drop in demand, as much as 50% between December and March. That concern is starting to have an effect. Apple is down nearly 3% from yesterday, but when you look at this chart behind me, you can see that year to year, Apple is up more than 48%. However, there are a lot of moving parts in an iPhone, and when we get that report next week, Apple's investors won't be the only ones on edge. So will those who own shares of Sony. Sony will release its earnings report one day after Apple. You can see shares of Sony stock, which is this orange line, actually are closely in line with Apple's movement. That's because Apple accounts for half of the global market for digital image sensors, and Sony makes 70% of them. So when Apple does well, so does Sony. Not everyone agrees with these analysts from JP Morgan. Others say they are very optimistic, believing Apple sold around 29 million units during the holidays. Apple is notoriously secretive, so we won't know for another week, but we will be watching. That is it for now. Please remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and find us on YouTube, as you can see more of our reports at realinvestmentnews.com. I'm Scarlett Fakar, and we'll see you after the closing bell.